And today we have Barrett Hannon with us. Barrett is a technology integration specialist at Great Bridge Primary. How are you managing this personally at your house? How are you managing this thing?
Well, I have two young children. So to be honest, some days are better than others. Some days are a little bit challenging just working from home and trying to make sure I sit down with them and get their work done. But luckily we're all safe and we're all healthy. So call that a win.
I would. Yeah, absolutely. I would definitely do that. Now, tell me how, I'm sure now everything already was technology based, but now, I mean, we're relying on it. So I talked to Liz LeBaire actually from your school yesterday, and she said it's like collaboration on steroids.
Yes, well, technology surely got heightened in this situation. So, you know, we've always had a need for technology, but now there's even a greater need for technology training and making sure that all the teachers are up to speed on what they need to know. But really, it has been a lot of collaboration. And Liz is correct. She and I have been collaborating on things, and we've got a great team over at Great Bridge Primary in meetings and PLC meetings, and just really trying to help everybody out. You know, everybody's a team player, so it's not one person just doing something. We're all in it together.
Yeah. So what kinds of things do you find you're spending your time doing as far as that's concerned, as far as your technology and supporting teachers and students?
Well, we've made sure that any technology trainings that needed to be done have been done, because not every teacher was up to speed on using Google Classroom, and Google Meet was something new. So we needed to make sure everybody felt comfortable with that. So I've been spending, you know, some one-on-one time with teachers or small groups, making sure that they feel comfortable so that they can work with their students in Google Classroom and on Google Meet. We've been creating a lot of interactive lessons over at Great Bridge Primary, and then a lot of troubleshooting, because parents and students have all different kinds of devices, and things you think would work on one device don't work on another device, and just trying to figure out the best course of action to take when we run into, you know, issues.
Wow. So you're not only collaborating and meeting with teachers, but you're helping families.
Yes. I've had to call a few families. They've never had the experience with Google. So, and their students, you know, their children may not be able to help them understand how to log into Google. So I've talked to several parents. YouTube has also been a, you know, big issue, but hopefully that's lifted now. So I'm just trying to do what I can to make things continue on a smooth track as possible.
So you're at a primary school, so you're having to deal with the parents. I mean, the kindergartners they don't have cell phones.
Right. Actually, I've also been helping out at Hickory High. So I've got both extremes. But at both schools, there's still a great team of people. And I know the teachers are trying to do their due diligence first, and before things, you know, may reach me. But I have not made it. Well, I have talked to some parents at the high school level just with some password issues, but all easily taken care of.
Yeah. Wow. Do you have any advice generally for parents of elementary kids? Is there something you see sort of regularly that you give the same advice a lot, or that you have to fix a lot?
Well, you know, my son is in 3rd grade, and he's actually not too fond of the Google Meets. So I'm trying to pick my battles with him. So last week he said, I don't want to go on. And I said, okay, because it was going to be a frustration for him, and then I was going to be frustrated myself, and it just wasn't going to be a good situation. So I know what he's doing. We're doing the work. We're keeping up to speed on everything. So I'm really just trying to pick my battles, and then maybe some things I wouldn't say yes to, I'm trying to find, okay, maybe it's okay to do this given the situation.
Right. So it requires some flexibility. I talked to an art teacher yesterday, I think, and her advice for parents was be gentle with yourself. You know, you don't have to, you know, the dishes don't have to be washed immediately after you use them, you know, and just don't be, you know, the work will get done. It's just a matter of sort of giving yourself some space.
Right. I agree. I think, patience and being flexible. Um, you know, parents are overwhelmed, and I think students, you know, they can get overwhelmed. So we're just, at the end of the day, I think I just did the best that I could. And if that's it, that's okay.
Right. Yeah. So, Barrett, I know you're busy. I'm going to let you get back to your busy schedule. I appreciate you taking your time. And as with everybody else, we are parents and the community is so appreciative of all the work that you're doing. You're going above and beyond, and we appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Take care.
You too.